in the Christmas spirit. Look at him here. He's all excited. Grogu, get off the desk. What are you doing? I'm trying to do a video here. I don't know what. The app is young. It's like, you know, it's over a year old, but it's not like something that is super established long term already, where you know, there's tons of people that know about it. We're very young, okay? So we're early in the process, so we're all still learning, including me, right? They're dumping it for like 80% below retail. What are you doing? Honestly, this is just so annoying and upsetting and pisses me off in so many levels. I got all my Vader stuff out ready. I got my 2 little figures here. They're gonna keep me company all the way until the drop and through the day. I got my shirt right here. Check it out. Vader was framed, everybody. It's not his fault. He's not a villain. You want him in your collection, don't you? And then I got over my shoulder the original FA Vader. So I'm gonna have an FA Vader in the real world, and I'm hoping to get the FA Vader in the digital world. Hey everybody, this is Mycollectables coming back with another video. Hey everybody, this is Mycollectables coming back with another video, and I want to ask the question, are we crazy?
I may have a little something I can share if you don't mind.
No way, seriously?
Yeah, why not? I know this is a great show. I love how...
No! No, you are not! No, you're not doing that here! What? What the? No way! Oh my. Boba Fett is coming to Vivi. What? My thoughts about what's going on, you know, inside and outside the Vivi community, and more importantly, talk to you about the fact that we won't be stopped. Vivi won't be stopped. How's it going, everybody? It's January 16th, my first live stream of the year. Sorry it took so long for me to come back and do a live stream. I actually was planning on it last week, but I actually got kind of sick, so I wasn't able to actually do a live stream. I couldn't talk. I was having a scratchy coffee throat. But I'm back, and I'm really excited to see you guys. I wanted to talk to you guys for such a long time. I was gone for a couple of weeks during the holiday season, but I managed to put out some videos.
and just, go into lives like Twitter Spaces and watch some of your other content creators live streams and stuff like that and hang out. But we're back, and I got tons to talk about. It's crazy what's going on with Vivi right now, and a bunch of other stuff too. There's a lot of other stuff going on too on other platforms we'll cover today as well. But I want to talk about Grou first. He's back. Grou, we got some good news. I brought him right on as the first thing. Good to see everybody today. We'll talk about the comic book drop, of course. But Grou, you have some breaking news that you wanted to share with the entire Vivi family in case you haven't seen it. Is that right, Grou? We got a movie coming with the Mandalorian and Grou. Now, Grou, you've been keeping this under wraps down here, like you haven't been telling me. He's been going off to set and doing some stuff. So, Grou, you want to tell me about what's going on in the movie and all the whole plot and everything like that? You want to tell everybody the whole basis of the movie that's coming out with you? I don't think he wants to do it, guys. I think he signed an NDA, but there is a nice little article on Screen Rant right here. So this, of course, is outside of Vivi, but if there is a movie coming, which we know there is a movie coming directed by Jon Favreau, it's going to be awesome, obviously, and hopefully we get some Vivi stuff, some Star Wars stuff, some Grogu stuff, some Mando stuff on Vivi eventually one day. Maybe it coincides with the movie, but it will continue, right? So this is a little article right here that I want to look at really quickly. Then we'll get into the drop today, and I'll say hi to you guys in the chat. But just really quickly, I want to talk about this. It's coming out. So, Grou, you're not going to tell us anything. He's not going to say anything. He'll get in trouble. So it says Pedro Pascal's Din Djarin and Grou from The Mandalorian are heading to the big screen in their own Star Wars movie, continuing their beloved journey. You and your dad. Look, there he is over there. I got a mini version of him right there. So The Mandalorian and Grou will pick up from the end of The Mandalorian Season 3 with Din now working for the New Republic and facing the Imperial resurgence led by Grand Admiral Thrawn. So obviously they're just going to pick it up right from where that series ended off, which is pretty damn cool. While the release of The Mandalorian and Grou hasn't been announced yet, it is the first new Star Wars movie in the works directed by Jon Favreau. So you guys know it's going to be awesome, and likely featuring other major cast members from the TV show. So this is going to be great. I just wanted to start with that. Grogu's super stoked about it. He's been running off to set every night. I don't know what he's doing. He won't tell me. But anyway, Grou, if you have any news on that, he'll come back to the channel and give you guys the latest updates for sure. Isn't that right? Okay, now are you going to hang around for the rest of the live stream, or are you going to go somewhere else? Grou, where are you going? Are you going to... Oh, he's going to go get something to eat, you guys. Okay, fish sticks. Go get your fish sticks, Grou. There you go. Okay, come back later. We'll talk more about it. But yeah, there you go, guys. That's just the way to start it off right there. We'll talk about this Superman right here in just a minute as well. But we got Spider-Man, Ultimate Comics, Spider-Man #1. Now, I did a whole price prediction and video on this comic book right here. Talked about for the last couple of days its importance in the modern age. And it did really well today, you guys. The secret rare is actually exceeding my price predictions. And some people thought I was nuts. But I got to tell you, the scarcity alone on this one for the secret rare, I had a feeling it would push it over the top. Now, the common and the uncommon are like a little bit lower than I thought they would be, but still doing really well. I went for 8 of these today. 8. Call me absolutely nuts. But I went for 8 of these today, and I only managed to land my best variant. I managed to land was a rare, but I did get, commons and uncommons. I got some 3 digits, which is pretty cool on the common and the uncommon, but I didn't get the ultra rare, and I didn't land that secret rare. After over 2 years in the app, well over 2 years, I'm still sitting on 1 secret rare comic landed on the drop. So I'm still in the midst of this kind of bad luck on that level, even though I've landed a bunch of ultra rares. But congratulations to anybody who has picked this comic up today and landed that secret rare. Now, we talked about these variants exist in print, but this one's sitting at 300. And people thought I was nuts to say 250. But guess what? The scarcity on this one is absolutely like staggering. 150. And then, of course, they hold some back. So you're looking at hardly any available. And this is actually a beautiful comic. The power of Miles Morales in Vivi is really, consistently showing like, how powerful this character is. You can see that ultra rare right there is sitting at about 55. So that's really good right there as well. Congrats if you landed that. I actually landed one rare. It's sitting at 1090 to 11, somewhere in that range. So that's okay. I don't mind that. That's just fine. The uncommon is, let's see what the uncommon is at. Just under 3. So that's pretty good. It's, gone up to 4. It's kind of in that range right there. And then, of course, the common right here is sitting at currently right now at about 4 gems right there. So I sold a couple of these because I got mostly commons and uncommons, and I worked my way up. I want to get to that ultra rare level if I can. But let's say hi to everybody. How you guys doing? I've missed you guys so much. Tell me what you've been doing over the last bunch of weeks and what you've been going after. We'll talk about the other stuff that's happening in VV2 because there's a lot going on right now. Michael, how you doing? Great to see you today. We got Delco Dude in the house. Happy New Year to you. I know it's the 16th already. You've already said Happy New Year to everybody, but I haven't said Happy New Year to anybody yet because like I said, last week I was supposed to be live all week long doing all sorts of stuff, but I got a cold, I guess flying back. The guy behind me on the plane was coughing right in the back of my head. So obviously I must have caught something there. Alan, how you doing? Yo, Mycollectables. I landed the secret rare on the drop today. Congratulations. That's awesome. My first secret rare comic in the drop in 2.5 years. Dude, that's one more than me. So congrats on you right there. I'm diamond handing this one for sure. Thanks for all the great vids, mate. Yeah, anytime, man. Thanks for coming out today. And congratulations. Any drop that can happen, you could land one. And actually today was a really good one to land that secret rare. Mario, I saw what happened on you today. I saw what you got. Didn't you get the 616? I think you got the 616 today. I was watching Inform's channel. If you guys didn't watch that live stream today on the drop, that was really great. I think you got that one. So confirm in the chat, but congrats to you. I saw you also in my Discord as well. That is awesome. D, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy New Year. So happy. See, I missed you guys so much for sure, right? And I've been trying to watch as much of the Uncommon podcast as I can while I've been gone and everything. Super crazy busy while I was away. But thanks so much for putting out that amazing content, you guys. If you guys aren't watching, make sure you definitely go over. Bob Sales, great to see you. Happy New Year as well. Thanks so much for the support. Really great to see you as well. Kip, how you doing today? Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're coming from. 5 commons, 1 uncommon, and an ultra rare. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. You got that ultra rare. So that's pretty damn good for sure. I got the rare. So I got, what did I get? I got 4 commons, 3 uncommons, and 1 rare. So I didn't really get the best of luck today, but what are you going to do, right? Chad, how you doing? You got a secret rare today. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Sitting at like 300. Crazy, right? Hinano, how you doing? Great to see you again as well. Good morning, Aaron. Welcome back. What's up, Drophead fam? We have our comic book rewards this week as well. I'll show you those there. I'm going to give you guys a chance to get into that with a Drophead 3 today. I'll give you in the chat right here. We'll get you 3 spots in all my rewards because my comics are coming back, the rewards this week. And my Omi rewards are coming back. Omi's doing okay right now. It's kind of up a certain amount of percentage over the last little while. You can see what's happening. Things are kind of moving. It's pretty interesting what's going on right now. I know I've been watching all the other channels, and the breakdowns about Omi and the speculation and all the stuff that what's going on. And I got more Omi, 25 more thousand Omi to give out on Thursday this week to my members. So it's going to be fun. We're going to get it back up and running. The Drophead rewards took a bit of a break at the end of the year there, but we're getting everything back up and running now that I'm back as well. Michael, happy Tuesday. There we go for sure. Jomi, how you doing? What do we think of how high the secret rare can go? I think it's probably capped out pretty good. I had it around 250. I said it could actually go up to about 500 if people lock it away because of the scarcity. But I think at this level on day 1, it's pretty amazing actually. And if you own this one, I mean, maybe you want to sell it. I'm not sure. But if I had the secret rare on this one, I would just put it away because it's one of those really, really nice key issues that you want to get as a modern comic, specifically for, Miles. Like I made the comparison in case people didn't know. The Amazing Fantasy 15 first appearance of, Peter Parker as Spider-Man. And then, of course, what followed was, Amazing Spider-Man #1. for his, series. So we have Ultimate Fallout 4, which we have in the app as well. But this is the first solo series of Miles Morales. So it is definitely a key comic and a key issue. And the variants, go for a decent amount. This variant right here, I believe, is around, from my video, and when I broke it down, something around 1,700 US for this in print. So it can go higher, but, probably is going to settle in somewhere around this range if you ask me. This is just my opinion, right? NFA, how you doing? What's going on, MC? Happy New Year. Tell me what to buy. You tell me what to buy. We're going to talk about the Happy Tree Friends. We're going to talk about the London Police, which is really crazy stuff going on right there. We're going to talk about more stuff that's happening, specifically with like Matt Gondek's got some stuff. We got the French stuff going on that's going to happen right here with the whole event. More utility that's being offered by Vivi. I mean, really great stuff, you guys. I mean, they're really doing a good job right now, if you ask me. Delco, dude, let's go. Roman's in the house. Good to see you, Roman. Haven't seen you in a bit as well. Hope you're having a good start to the new year for sure. Bilby had an awesome drop day. Thanks for your insight. Yeah, man, no problem at all. Like I said, I went for 8 today. 8, and I don't always go for that many. I usually go for about 4 or 5. It's a decent comic, because my luck's not that great. But I thought, I'm going to go for 8 and just pounded it. I was going to go for a couple more, but then it sold out, like on the rebounds and everything. But then it went and sold out. So, I kind of knew it would. I would like people to be able to buy, as many as they can right off the bat, instead of waiting 15 minutes. I'd like that to change. I don't like waiting 15 minutes, although it does give me a little bit of time. The time of day that the drops go for Vivi, for me at this current moment, I'm usually finishing up a practice that I'm coaching for basketball. And then I have to kind of rush home. And usually sometimes I'm doing it in the car, just before I leave. So that 15 minutes is actually helping me right now. But normally I'd like it to actually not be 15 minutes. But, they got to do what they got to do. Flock, how you doing? Great to see you today. Thanks for coming out. As always, it's great to see you guys once again. I missed you guys. I got to tell you, I really, really did for sure. Viva la Vivi. Great to see you too. Thanks for coming out today. Let me know how you did on the drop today for sure, right? We'll also talk about this Venom comic that's coming up as well. There's some nice stuff going on with that. Not quite as scarce, not quite as important, but it's a decent one for sure. It's okay. Vivi Wheels. We're going all the way. Man, a lot of stuff is happening. I'm really impressed with how Vivi started out the year right here. And there's a lot of other stuff going on in other platforms as well, and other projects that we'll talk about, for sure. Just after we say hi right here. Michael, there you go for sure. Thanks again. Bob Sales, what's up? How you doing? There's Michael once again. He Nano again. Did you pick up the new Star Wars pins? I got a gold Han Solo in my first pull. Nicely done, He Nano. Actually, I was going to talk about that on Disney Pinnacle. So where is it right here? Where is the one that I wanted to talk about right here? I'm going to go through the whole thing, but I think is it here? Yeah, there it is. I was going to show these pins. So this is the third wave of the Disney pins on Disney Pinnacle. So I haven't bought any of these capsules yet. So basically the capsules released now, and you'll get variations of these 3 characters. The other capsules, the other 2 basically first waves are now not available. So, this is like C-3PO, Chewie, and Han Solo. So I definitely will be picking up a couple of these on the app to see what I get. I've gotten the other ones for sure. I did really well with Darth Vader, actually. I got 2 of the scarcest Darth Vaders. So that's happening today as well. I was going to talk about that and cover that. So thanks for bringing that up, Hinano. It's a pretty nice platform, Pinnacle. And Pinnacle is done by Dapper Labs, right? With, that does Top Shot. So, there's going to be a marketplace, there's going to be, it's all coming down the pipe. Although, they haven't really opened up their Discord yet, and they're not following a single person back on Twitter. So I guess they're really just kind of like launching it out and getting it going before they start interacting with the community that is kind of like, surrounding them right now. So we'll see how the project develops, but they are just pins, but they do look great. I didn't actually go for the, that really limited set of the pins on Pinnacle. I didn't go for that one with the Darth Maul. I wanted to, but I thought it actually was too highly priced for me, but it's sold out, no problem. So we have another set of pins now coming, the villains, right, of Disney, I believe. So we'll see how that one does, but I didn't go for those. I'm actually really enjoying these. I'm really liking these little ones right here and the Revolving Store. So we'll talk more about that throughout the live stream today for sure, right? May David be with you. That's actually a pretty good name right there. Hit the secret rare today and holding because of UMC. Well, you just do whatever you want, man. 300 gems right there is pretty nice, specifically on a flip, right? But at the same time, I mean, it's so scarce, you guys. I mean, it's probably going to come down a little bit right here, unless people, eat this up right here. I mean, how many of these even exist? Like, if I landed one of these, I would just hold on to it myself for sure for a while, because it has the potential to go a little bit higher too, right? It is a key comic, especially in the modern age. Omar, how you doing? Great to see you. Thanks for coming out today. We got Bill in the house. Great to see you too. Thank you so much for coming out. Oh, I'm too excited. I'm too pumped. I got the Mando movie with Grogu. Grogu was on. If you guys didn't see, Grogu was on when we first got here today. Where are you, Grogu? He's going to get something to eat. But the Mando movie's coming, which we're going to get Grogu on Vivi eventually. We got to get it. And if Grogu's got to be announced on this channel, I'm asking Vivi right now. I know there's tons of great content creators out there, but you got to announce Grogu right here, right? Because, you can let him do it. He's actually here. Viva la Vivi, how you doing? Went for the drop 16 times. There you go. Hit 8 commons, 4 uncommons, 2 rares, and 2 secret rares. That's the power right there. See, if you actually go for numbers on these drops and go for like a ton of them, if it's available, then, chances are you're going to hit something, although I've had mixed, actually, I've had zero luck in that regard, but congrats to you today, man. 2 secret rares is pretty awesome. And then you purchase 3 secret rares sub 200. Nice. So you're pretty good. That's a pretty nice little stack you got going on right there for sure, man. Congrats on that for sure. Michael, you love it. You got the ultra rare on the drop today. Nice. This is a good one. Where is it right here? Look at that. It's a beauty. 55. Congratulations on that. NFA had to buy the secret rare in the market at 230 about 10 minutes after. Landed a 3-digit comment on the drop. That's not bad at all. It's up to 300. So you're already ahead on that secret rare right there. And you got a 3-digit comment. I got a 3-digit comment as well as an uncommon on the drop. And then I went into the market and I bought my 3-digit common. I actually bought it as for $6.99. If we actually go to my Discord, where is it? Discord right here. Here's what I kind of managed to put together today right here as sort of my drop. The best ones I got, you can see I got number 408 as an uncommon on the drop. And then I had to buy the common 3-digit in the market for $6.99. And there's my rare I got on the drop, number 1166. So, not bad. It's okay, I guess. I would have liked that ultra rare, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You got to go for it for sure. And then these actually have decent resale value in terms of recouping. So I sold a couple because, I think I sold 2 of the uncommons and 2 of the commons back for about about 4 gems or so, 3 to 4 gems a piece to recoup a little bit, in hopes of maybe going after that ultra rare if it drops down further. That's sort of what I'm hoping for right there. NFA, do you know if they hold back 69 units per rarity equally, or are they more commons, uncommons, etc. taken away? That's a great question. I can't remember what the allocation for holding back are. There's breakdowns of numbers of exactly of how many of each, but it's a percentage wise, right? So I believe, right? So for the secret rare, there's 150 available, and I can't remember exactly how many they hold back, but something like 40 or something like that for the secret rare, I believe. So so it's pretty damn scarce, I'll tell you that much. Bill, sorry, I don't know the exact numbers on that. I don't usually pay too close attention to it, but bought 15 comics in the store, got my first 3-digit secret rare. Thanks for educating. Yeah, right. Congrats. That's awesome, right? Hinano, you didn't drink the water, right? Down in Mexico. I drank mostly cervezas and tequila. I'll tell you that much right now. And I had a good time doing it for sure, right? No, I don't know. I picked up a cold at some point, like on the flight back probably or something, but you party hard, you pay the price, right? You can't just go all in. So there you go. you gotta, it all gotta balance it out in the end, right? For sure. And then of course I was coaching sports all week as well. So I couldn't live stream last week, even though I desperately wanted to. Roman, 3 commons and an uncommon. Yep. I saw that too. That happens sometimes. Sometimes you just get the basic stuff, right? And that's about it, right? So, but you still got to roll the dice. The Incorrigible Goat Slayer, how you doing? Hey, MC, it's also the origin of Miles Morales. It's a huge book in physical format. Check out Key Collector Comic Act highlights about it. Yeah, I did a whole video about it, man. I know all about it. It's a great one. Definitely fantastic. Definitely worthwhile going after. Thanks for the insight right there for sure. Bob Sales, what do you think of the Happy Tree Friends new drop? So I was going to talk about this. So thanks for bringing that up, Bob Sales. This is really going to be interesting what's going on. We got this Venom comic coming up. I'll do a whole breakdown video of that one. It's not bad at all. Brock's son, basically. Okay, so it's pretty cool. Happy Tree Friends. Now, this is really interesting what is going on with VV right now. And actually, there's a nice video put out by the Superstar guys about some of the utility that VV's doing right now. They do a nice job breaking some of it down as well and going through some of the different projects. But there is a lot of utility that are happening on the VV collectible side of things. And of course, even with the comics, we got the, the first comic crafting. So you can see that VV as a company is working with the IPs and they're doing a lot of things. We got the Disney desk utility, of course. That was going on for a long time. Of course, we got the comic book crafting, of course, with with the Return of the Jedi comic and all of that, right? For sure. Happy Tree Friends. This is a new form of utility right here that's going out with the independent artists as well. We got the Matt Gondek stuff coming up that we'll talk about too. The London Police. Now, the London Police is really interesting. I did a video before the end of the year, and it was like my top 5 best collectible drops of 2023, where I ranked them. And my criteria in that particular video was that the drop had to sell out, and then all of the editions of all of the variants of the collectible drop had to be at least over retail to perform well to make that list. Of course, the London Police drop did amazingly well, and it was in my top 5, and I covered that drop as one of the best of 2023. And that is actually before we've gotten even more announcements about what they're going to be doing with their stuff. I mean, their stuff is going to be, where is it right here? This stuff is going to be really interesting in what they do moving forward, using this piece here as kind of like a gateway piece right here. And of course, all the variants right here, the 3 of them are really doing really well in the marketplace. I mean, they're sky high in value. And so you might see more of this. This is a really smart way to do it. If you're an artist, an independent artist, and you have stuff on VV, like we do, we have so many. If you use the VV, NFTs as kind of gateway items to create other stuff outside of the app, then that is a really fantastic way to drive interest to your stuff and your collectibles. That's what they're doing right here. You can see that this particular item right here, if you're following over on Twitter, okay, on X right here, you can follow SUYE right here. And of course, all the information is there, but check it out. We'll do the London. I'll talk about the Happy Tree Friends in a second. We'll look at the article too. But to be clear, as we enter the next phase of our project and our evolving VV set, okay, this set on VV, into real Web3 Genesis set. So they're looking at this as kind of like a way to enhance their actual, if you own the VV stuff, it's going to get you other stuff outside of the app, which is crazy. This is exciting transition, brings you the following utilities. So exclusive access to the Dreadlads pre-alpha channel. Great. Whitelist spot for the London Police Ethereum release. So, you're going to get a whitelist spot if you have the set right here. Bonus of 555,000 XP in their Discord right there. You get special art t-shirt designed by the London Police, designed by the Dreadlads, shipped to your home. A unique Dreadlad sticker, a collectible art card giveaway. Plus, they're cooking up something else that's truly surprised. So, I mean, independent artists can use their own NFTs on VV and have them as like gateway pieces into stuff they're doing outside the app. Excuse me. And this has kind of been like in the back of my mind is always kind of the greatest way to do it is that, it doesn't have to be VV utility in the VV app or, It can be outside, right? And you're starting to see this happen. I know that I was watching, like I said, the Superstars video today. So big shout out to them for putting that out as well. And this is stuff we'll all be talking about over the next couple of weeks. You know, it's like, are we going to get, utility from Vivi themselves or from the actual artist themselves? And it looks like they're doing it that way, from that direction, right? So then you have right here, where is it? The Happy Tree Friends. Now, this is a Vivi related type thing right here. And if we actually go to the article right here, we'll check it out because I haven't had a chance to make a video about this at all. But I'm going to just go through this really quickly with you guys because I'm looking at this. I watched Corey's video. If you guys didn't see Corey's video, nice breakdown of this as well. But by the way, this is a super cheap drop. This is great. But transform your space with Happy Tree Friends collectible art murals available for the set holders. Okay, so the Happy Tree Friends, the set of 4. If you hold that set, okay, you can craft some stuff starting January the 20th. Okay, so Happy Tree Friends are the cute, cuddly forest creatures and all of that. We see them in the app. But here is the waiting for your mural, the water you waiting for mural. A little play on words there. What are you waiting for? Not waiting, but waiting. That's funny. And then chip off the old block mural right there, which is cool. And then treasure these idle moments mural. So basically right here, Happy Tree Friends Series 1 holders can craft to purchase each of the 3 digital collectible Happy Tree Friends murals. The store and market purchases are eligible. So you can pick these up in the market, complete the set. No collectibles will be burned. So you're just crafting to get new stuff. Crafting will be available until the Tuesday the 20th while supplies last. You can craft a purchase for 6 gems. I mean, 6 gems, you guys. That is super cheap. So you can see there's a little extra stuff going on with that. And you still get to keep your Happy Tree stuff. It raises the value of the whole set. It gives you a little extra right here. And these are little things that they can do more so over time. So pretty impressive. Now, I don't hold that set. Okay, I went for that drop when it came out. Really fun. Grabbed a couple, held them for a bit, sold them after a little while. If you want to see the breakdown, Corey did a great video right there about the whole thing. Super fun. But this is more like utility stuff that's happening with the app that, is starting to become normal. Like before, getting utility on something was kind of like, wow, what's going on? This is new. This is all like becoming more normalized now. So pretty impressive for sure, right? So you got that one right there. Then we have the Matt Gondek stuff. Now this is, we don't have an article on this one yet. And if we do, it'll be coming out very, very shortly here. You can see this is Big Trouble. This looks like Homer right there, crossed with Godzilla, crossed with whatever. There's a physical toy of this that exists, a physical one. I believe there's about 200 of them. And, you can go on eBay and you might be able to pick one up there. I think some of the last cost of them was about under $200 or so US, if you want to pick one of these up. But this is new. This is a different one. This is an extra, a bit of this. Let's just go into an extra further with that right here. And there's that right there. Where's the Matt Gondek? So Matt Gondek himself, you can get good information right now on his, before the VV article that comes out. Friday the 26th is coming up. Okay, he's going to do an AMA, so we'll be able to ask lots of questions to him and all that. 2 colorways in blind box format on this one right here, this drop that's coming up. 20 winners receive a physical toy with additional hand-painted extras done by himself. So the notion, we'll wait for the full article to get all of the information and all that kind of stuff. But, it looks like there's going to be 20 secret rares that are like rewarded. Like, you know what I mean? Like the physicals that are going to be hand painted and all that from what I can tell right here. So we scroll down right here. We get a little bit more information right here. There's 200 regular ones out there. They're already sold and gone. Okay. Of this figure right here. With the VV collaboration, there's an addition of 20 that have additional hand-painted extras. So there's 20 that come with a hand-painted extra. They're also signed and numbered. The original 200 are not. So these are additional on top. So pretty damn cool, right? And this is more independent art, stuff that's actually happening. It's really, really interesting what's going on. And I can see that they're like, as time goes on here, as we started the new year, this is becoming kind of the norm now. It really is, isn't it? Like all of these drops we're getting, not too many drops we're getting now. At least it seems like we're getting more drops with utility than more drops without, which is kind of interesting, right? For sure, right? So Hinano, those LEs are expensive. London police, I believe, right? I prefer the open edition first print pin. Oh, sorry. Okay, you're talking about the Disney pins right here. Yeah. Hopefully they open in the platform for more people. Yeah. So the limited edition drops on Disney Pinnacle, which is here. This is not the limited edition ones. The ones that happened, yeah, to me, they were priced too high, in my opinion, but they sold out. So they weren't priced too high. They were just priced too high for me to go after. I decided to skip that one, although I really wanted that Darth Maul because it looks so good, but if I can get a Darth Maul on VV or a Darth Maul, like in another way, that would be okay as well. But the pin looked great. But I skipped it. I'm actually think your best bang for the buck are these capsules right here for sure, right? So we'll see what happens for sure. Steve, how you doing? Great to see you. Still love that interview that you had most recently as well, right? So, hey, MC, great work. Thanks and Happy New Year. Thanks so much for coming out, man. I appreciate you as well. And meeting you in New York was awesome as well, for sure. Hopefully we get a chance to meet at another convention coming up. G43, how you doing? Hey, MC, I went for 8, landed 2 secret rares, a rare, and a 1922 common. Now I know where all the luck went today. There you go, man. That is absolutely awesome. I went for 8 as well. Wasn't quite as lucky as you, but I always appreciate it when people get good luck. So that is awesome. Living the dream. Got an ultra rare today. Nicely done. Congratulations right there for sure. Hinanu. That's it. Yeah, the party reference for sure. Yeah. Venom, the King in Black. So we do have an interesting comic coming up right here as well. This is this Venom comic. Now, this is the 200th issue of Venom. Okay, it's issue 35, but if you add them together, it's issue 200. And, this one is kind of interesting. All of these exist in print as well. All of these variants right here. We can talk about this really quickly as well. It's coming up. I'll do a full breakdown, but here's the secret rare. Venom 35. It's actually the 200th issue of Venom. It's kind of funny. That's why there's a 200 on it. If we actually, where is it right here? Right there. If you look at it, there's a 200 right there. You see that? Okay, so it's the 200th issue right there. But here's the secret rare right here. Not incredibly valuable, but, decent, not bad. 9.8, 46 only, right? So you can pick one up. It's about 400 graded right there. But this is a character that we might see more of as time goes on for sure, right? So it's basically Eddie Brock's son who takes over. There's a whole backstory behind it. You can watch videos all about it, but this is the secret rare variant, the 200th issue. So it's this issue right here for the secret rare. It's kind of got a whole bunch of different Venom imagery in it. If you actually look at the article, scroll all the way down here, you can actually see it right here. There's a whole bunch of different Venom type stuff in there, all sorts of images and stuff from the 200 issues of Venom that have come out before this, right? And $6.99, 7,500 editions, 188 on that secret rare. So not bad. Probably go for about 100 gems or so, somewhere around that range. Not valuable, but very cool. And it's an FA, so I do like that for sure. But there's that one right there if you guys want to check it out. And then you can see the other variants in print right here if I scroll over. Here's the Bagley variant right here. Okay, this is the one in print for sure. And if we look up here, this is going to be the ultra rare. Okay, right here. You can see this one has... It's about 42 or so bucks right now to 9.8. You can see quite cheap, you guys. You can pick it up. So I'm not anticipating this comic's going to be like super valuable. And then there's the Arthur Adams variant right there. You can see as the rare, all cool. This one also exists in print as well. Where is it right here? Is it, is it this one? Yeah, there it is right there. The Art Adams variant right there. This one goes for about 38 on a 9.8. So all of these are quite cheap. Came out in 2021, though. I mean, these are like, very, very new. Like, this is extremely new. So it's not bad. Very cool storyline, though, if you really want to get into it and talk about it. And if you really want to pick up these comics, the interesting thing is that this comic right here, this is going to be really interesting. This comic right here on VV is going to be worth more in digital format than as a 9.8 in print. Think about that. Okay. That's going to be quite interesting. It should be worth more than 50 gems, right? So, that's kind of a new thing, right? Like, so you can see that VV comics, if they're scarce enough, can do quite well for sure. Right. So, Viva la Vivi. London police have an epic team, incredibly welcoming on their Discord server. Yeah, 100%. Like, the funny thing about the London police drop is that I actually missed that drop. And I really wanted to go for that one, but I can't remember the reason. I actually missed that drop. I wasn't able to do it. And that was like one of the worst things that ever happened to me, because I believe I was actually coaching in a practice, and like I had the crossover time at the 8 a.m. and I wasn't actually able to go for that drop, and it was gone like super fast. So, for sure. Right. Michael, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks so much for sure. NFA, I'm not thrilled on the limited edition pins they have come out with. Waiting on different characters. This is for Disney Pinnacle, right? But I love the app. What's your opinion on the marketplace when it opens up? How's Top Shot? Yeah, the marketplace will be just fine. It's Dapper Labs. They're doing it properly. They know what they're doing. They're fully established. There's going to be a market for Disney Pinnacle. There's going to be, it'll open up. Well, no problem at all. I don't know when, I don't know how much these things will go for, but there's absolutely no problem at all on that one. So just stay tuned. And that's what I'm waiting for as well. One thing that I like about the Pinnacle app, as I show you this right here, one thing I really do love, and I think this is the best thing, one of the best developments that we have in this space actually, is the revolving store in the beginning of the app, in the middle of the app. The revolving store, if you don't have a marketplace, is absolutely genius, because if you don't want to go and just blind box stuff, you want to actually wait for the one you want, you just go into the revolving store and you just wait. Every 3 or 4 hours, your character will pop up. You can't get like the craziest limited ones, I don't believe. But you can get like a couple of different of the levels of it for sure. And you just wait. This is something that I think Cryptoys needs to implement on their platform, is to have a little revolving store, so we can actually go in and buy some of those other Cryptoys that we actually want right now, while they develop their marketplace in the background, before there's allowed trading or anything like that. This is one of the genius things about that app, and I'm really happy about it for sure. Sleeping Comics is in the house. How you doing, Sleeping Comics? Happy New Year. I'm really into Venom 35 for speculation. Yeah, it is one of those key issues moving forward. I'd love to hear more about why specifically. Is it the character, or is it just the timing of it all, or where they're going to take it? Because we do have the movies. We do have that whole thing going on. So, I know when you're into something for spec, you're willing to like go long term. So, people should really look ahead. When you have an FA of a character in a newer comic and it's famous, like a Venom, then you can't really go wrong, especially if the scarcity is pretty good on Vivi. So that's really great to hear as well. We'll see what you think more about it if you're willing to share as well. Kid Arcade, how you doing? Great to see you. I was watching your live stream earlier today. Great work as always. Happy New Year, man. I really appreciate all the stuff you're doing and everything that's happening with you. Thanks for coming out today, man. I really appreciate it for sure. Sleeping, the secret rare isn't the variant physical people were collecting. Of the Venom one, which one do they want? The Gleason or Crane variants are more popular. So if we head over here and we scroll down right here, we got, let me just see if I get this right here. Let me just see if we got the Gleason variants right here. Let me just scroll. There's a lot of variants on this one. There's the Ramos. There's the Klein, Scorpion. Look at all these right here. There's the Mike Mayhew. Let's just keep scrolling right here and see if we can get it. Oh, look, there's Venom dunking right on Spider-Man's head. That's the one I want. There's the Gleason right here. So this is the Gleason one right here. Hey, is this the one that people want the most? Because that is pretty damn cool. Let's check the price on this one right here. It's too bad we didn't get this one as a secret rare. This one goes for 80 or so, but people are collecting this one. Hey, that's a beauty cover right there. Look at that. Is that the one you're talking about? There he is right there. My pick would have been the second print for the secret rare. I know how you like, I think I heard something about, you were talking about the comic we just got, the Miles Morales comic we just got. I think somebody said there was another variant that you would have preferred to be the secret rare, but I kind of missed which one that was that you would have liked to seen as the secret rare for this comic we got today. So that'd be interesting as well. But your pick would have been the second print. Okay, so let's see what's the second print right here on this particular comic right here. We got the variant issue, the Bagley. I'm just looking through right here. The Gleason, there's the 200 variant right here. Is this the Holtz? Which one's the second print? Because I would like to see that actually. Keep it going. Let's just keep it going. There's a lot of variants right here. Hey, here we go. More. There's the Gleason right there. What's the second one right here? You said the Crane variant. Okay. Oh, here's the Crane ones. Look at these. I agree. That looks absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Guys, can you see these crane ones right here where Venom is standing there just straight up like that? And like all the different stuff he has inside of him. That is pretty awesome right there. Okay, cool, cool. I like that one a lot. Where's the second print right here? There's more. Look at all these variants. So many. There's a second printing right here. This is the second print. So is this the one that you would have preferred right here? That is a beauty cover right there. Is that the one as well? Okay, very cool. The first cover appearance of the new Venom. Yeah, man. So awesome. I love it. So there you go, guys. You know, Sleeping Comics likes some spec on that one. You know, I think it's going to do okay. You know, we'll see if it sells out. Probably won't sell out right away because we need to get the word out. I'll do a breakdown video of it as well, using some of your info as well, Sleeping. So I appreciate that. And we'll see what happens, right? Kid Arcade, Happy New Year. You got to love it right there. Big A, I got my invite finally to Pinnacle. Bought a few, but still not sold on the platform. Pins are boring. They look pretty cool, though. I don't mind them. And you can do little pin book stuff. I mean, they are just pins, right? But they're three-dimensional. They're pretty cool. I haven't gone crazy in the app. I've only gotten the Star Wars stuff. That's the stuff I want. But I'm actually going to go for, I'm going to pick this up because of Chewie and Han. They're FAs. They're first, excuse me. I'm still recovering. Their first appearances. So I'm going to pick a couple of those up just for sure, right? Yeah, the Gleason covers, they look great, Kid Arcade, for sure, right? So, excuse me. I'll get in there and pick up a couple of these. I'll let you guys know how I do. Probably buy maybe 3 of the little capsules to see what I get. I might just wait and go into the Revolving Store, though, and just do it there because, you know, that might be easier, right? You know, just in case, right? You never know. So, holy smokes, Jimbo, what are you doing? I was just down in Mexico as well. I was at a resort, so I wouldn't be able to see you, but thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it. Happy New Year, man. Great to see you as always. I hope you're having a great start to the year, and I really appreciate that. That means a lot for sure, right? Here, let me just switch gears quickly here. So I was going to cover a couple other things that are going on as well. Now, like I said, we talked about, you know, Happy Tree Friends. That's going to be interesting. I'll do a vid on that. We got the Venom coming up. I'll do a vid on that. This one, we'll wait for the article and the information on that one coming out. This one's going to be fun. I actually really like this right here. These guys are doing crazy. They're kind of like out of my range already with what's going on there. And we did talk about what they meant right here with the utility outside of Discord. That's going to be something right here. Now, let's go to this. We got Action Comics #1 full-size statue on McFarlane coming up this Thursday, I believe. And so I'd like to know if you guys are going after this one right here for sure. Here we go, Sleeping. New Venom's arm chains are an homage to Todd McFarlane. Nice. Okay, I like that. Let's just look at that again. This is what he's talking about right here. They're an homage to Todd McFarlane. That's cool. So that's why people like the second print then. The chains right there. Is that the reason why? That's cool. Thanks, Sleeping. That's very cool for sure. D's been a member almost 2 years. Holy smokes, D. I got the old school member rewards coming back as well. I already did that once, so don't worry. That's coming back as well. Thanks, D. I appreciate the membership right there for sure. Yeah, that's really cool, Sleeping, on that. I like that a lot. It's really good to know what people in print are collecting and like which ones are more famous. It's too bad we don't have this one on the app, though, because that would have been awesome, like you said. So let's just switch gears right here. Superman Action Comics 1. So this is on YouTube. Okay, it's just interesting. McFarlane is putting out these little kind of like YouTube sort of info videos. Very short right here. You can see we got Action Comic #1. $50. I think that's $50 Matic equivalent right there. Now, if you got the physical statue, apparently you will be on the allow list. There's 400 of these available, split across 3 editions, okay, 3 different rarities. And I believe there's like, what, 345 or so, or 300 and something physicals that were sold. So every physical person who got a physical, if you have your email address attached to that account, you will be put on the allow list for this one. I believe that's how it works. The green one right here, there's 210 editions. So when it says green, that's the car, okay, right there. And then if we scroll just ahead right here, there's the yellow. That's a legendary. There's only 132 of those. So that's the car right there on top. Switch to yellow. And then there's the black one right here. If we scroll right here, you can see there's a black. There's only 58 editions of those. So this one's pretty cool. it mirrors up, you know, the comic book that is so iconic. And this one right here tells me that at some point over on Candy, you know, where DC NFT is, we're going to go to that site in just a second as well. Action Comics 1 is going to show up eventually. Okay. So we're going to see how many people keep going to Candy. I know the platform is way better than DC NFT in a lot of people's eyes, but we haven't seen a huge influx of people. We haven't seen the Candy, all the supporters of Candy already really eating up the floors on these comics. But this is McFarlane right here. So this is pretty cool. There's 58 editions on that right there. So then if you get the information right here about how it's going to go down. So allow list phase 1, this is coming up in 2 days, just so you guys know. So if you're going to go for this one, give it a shout. Allow list 1, the user who redeemed a discount code for the physical gets allow list number 1, and they only have to, they can buy 5 of these digitals, and they can pay 25 US per. So that's pretty damn good. So if you got the physical and it's at your house, you're on allow list 1. You have to only pay $25 for this one. You can buy up to 5, it looks like. Allow list 2, if you hold a Superman SDCC, that's pretty good as well. You get 2 mints at 30 US. And then if you get to allow list 3, hold a Superman Action Comics 1000, you get 1 mint at 35. Okay. So then that's all like, you know, between 9:30 to 12:30 p.m. all there. The public phase is at 10 a.m. to 1. And the first 10 minutes, you get max 3. And then after 10 minutes, you can get unlimited. So they're really trying to sell this one out. You know, they're allowing everybody to go after it. I don't know if it will sell out, even though that statue did so good. The physical, it actually did really good. And I saw people posting about it, showing up at their house with in the package. Looks absolutely awesome. So I'm not going to be participating in this one. I didn't go for the statue as well. I'm trying to get out of physicals and more into digitals. But you know, if this one's still around at the public phase, okay, I might just have to go for this one because, you know, it's going to be $50, you know, for me, because I'm not on the allow list of any of these right here, but we'll see what happens. Now, we haven't had a lot of sellouts on McFarlane. It's really been quite interesting that, like, you know, we haven't had like some of these really great looking collectibles sell out even with such low edition sizes. So they still have a lot of work to do on McFarlane to get more and more people into the platform, you know. And if you actually go to the platform right here and you actually, I got the badge and all that stuff. That's really cool. You know, and so then if you actually look right here, you can see the scroll down of some of the prices on their stuff, all very reasonable. The Spawn gift, 109. The Redeemer gift at 469 is the highest. This is the Eternal Dragon gift at $5,000 That's pretty good. But you can see like the Batmobile sitting at about 33 bucks. Year 2 on the floor is about 27 bucks. You know, this is 32 Matic. You know, the Superman 85th is actually at 130. Superman Action Comics is certain at about 36 bucks right there. If you just on the floor, okay, just at the very basic low one. I know there's higher level ones. Batman by Todd McFarlane, the more recent one, is sitting at 194 on the floor. That one's not bad at all. Pretty good for value. But the Batman Year 2 is all the way down to 27, which is quite interesting, right? So, you know, Bane's at 11, Spawn Gunslinger's at 21, Blue Beetle's at 13, Batman Nightfall's at 11 to 12, Cygor's at 48 because it's so scarce, you know. Deathstroke's at under 10. Nightfall's at 18 to 19. These aren't bad prices. This is okay. You know, I mean, most of this is under what it originally cost, but Martian Manhunter's at about 17 to 18. The Violator right there. Mr. Freeze sitting at 13 or so. Doomsday, She-Spawn. I mean, the She-Spawn look really great. You know, like hardly any sold. Kind of interesting, right? So for me personally, I love all of these collectibles. I think they look amazing. I'm not able to really use the showroom or the platform very well. So for me, there's a real barrier to entry right here. I'm enjoying the collectibles. So I really needed to up their system so I don't have like such a glitchy and such a slow moving, you know, system for myself. You know, when I'm looking at stuff in the showroom, that's the only thing that's keeping me from really, really wanting to go in. I started off well, but I've fallen off a bit. But this guy right here is very interesting to me because it is Action Comics 1. So you guys can let me know if you're going to go for that one for sure. If you guys are going for it, for sure, right? Big A, you got a lot of needs, Arcade. Let's go. He needs a cow. I know. AC1 on Candy gonna be crazy. Glad I still have a Cal. Yeah, Action Comics 1, if it shows up on Candy, is gonna be just absolutely bazonkers, you guys. I mean, I would go absolutely nuts for that. Here's Candy right here. And I wanted to look at the legendaries and like see where they're sitting at. So I priced it high low. Now I've noticed something in their search field here that I'm not exactly sure if I'm doing it wrong, but I don't think I am doing it wrong. You can't separate comics and collectibles. You know, you have product type right here, pack, collectible. There's no comic right here. And if you go to collection, I don't want to have to like, you know, highlight all of these. So when I search up like legendaries, it does mix a few other things in when I really just want to look at the comics. But if you look at the top 5 legendary comics, you know that Action Comics 1 would be right up here at the top, you know, in regards to value on their aftermarket. You can see Superman #1 is still sitting at 6,500 US, which is really nice. The Batmouse, because it's super scarce right there, sitting at 1,600. There's only 45 of these ones. Okay, that's why it's so scarce. There's 150 of these Supermans. Batman #1 is sitting at just over 1,000, about 1,100 right there. And there's 223 editions of that one available. Then, of course, we have Detective Comics with this special cover number 1,059. This is another super scarce one, only 76 available. This one's sitting at $850. You can see then Deceased right here. There's only 61 of those. That one's sitting at 650. You can tell you have to scroll down a bit to get to some of the other stuff, right? We got the Batman right here. This one's Batman number 655. This is at 530. There's only 109 of those. Then we scroll down, Justice League right there with the Brave and the Bold at 490 only. And then this is the part that's the most surprising to me. Look at the 60 on the Demon only and 50 on the House of Mystery. So those are super scarce at decent prices on those, just under $500. But here are the Golden Age. You got to go to page 2 to get these Golden Age. And these Golden Age ones are super scarce, you guys. 136 on that one right there with the Green Lantern, the All-American Comics right here. And they look, then we got Detective right here. And then the Legends right here at 81 editions, sitting at all under 400. There's Crisis right here. But you got to scroll. There's Batman right there, which is, but you got to scroll down here. Check it out. 129 editions only on Detective Comics number 140. And this one's sitting at 255. This is extremely undervalued to me because it's really scarce as well at 129 editions. And like, this is the surprising part that I'm kind of curious about what people are thinking over there, because look at this one. The Wonder Woman right there is sitting at $200 and there's 175 only of those. 160 of the All-Star comic. This is the recent run of Golden Age, right? Sitting at 200. And then, of course, there's Sensation down there. And there's the Fun Comics right here. This one's sitting at 175 editions for 160. So you can see that the legendaries on some of these, Golden Age ones, that little run of Golden Age that they had, in my opinion, they should be way higher in value on this particular platform. So we'll see what happens over time. I don't know. I do have the Epic of that, Riddler comic. I did get that. I went for all of these ones right here. I managed to get mostly commons on these, but I did get the Epic on that Riddler one. So I'm just keeping that in my vault, just seeing where it goes from here. And I don't know. You guys let me know if you're going to be going after more of those on DC. But if they come out with Action Comics 1, it is going to be crazy right here. Kid Arcade, only 53. Todd, Batman's minted. Yeah, I know, right? For sure, right? Hinano, I haven't got any physical Todd. I haven't gotten my physical Todd statue yet. Hopefully that shows up for you soon. It's going to be beautiful. You know, if you go to GameStop, you can pick up like the black and white one. They're still available at GameStop for sure, right? Easy, go Lakers. We're doing our best. Being a Laker fan's tough right now, but I've been through thick and thin. We'll keep it going for sure, right? Kid Arcade, I think a lot of people will not redeem the digital. That could be true, man. That could definitely be true. KO, stop with Vivi. I think they take advice from use. I don't know what you mean right there, KO. Let us know what you mean. If it ain't raining, project with the boss today, having to pop in and out. Hey, fam. Oh, you're working. Don't get in trouble with the boss. In fact, get the boss into the app and into all this digital collecting fun. And then you can actually hang out for sure. D, what's up? There you go. Pasternak, how you doing? Great to see you today. Good to have you back. There we go. Yeah, I know it's been a while since I've been live streaming, but we're back for sure, right? Big A, what if Evie would let you keep blind boxes sealed like candy? That would be cool. I think that and sold list. I think that and a sold list with the biggest improvements over DC than Palm. Yeah, I do like this, on DC right here, where you're able to like keep it wrapped and then you have its own mint number on that. It gives you kind of two levels of like, of fun and the ability to actually kind of hit twice, which is pretty cool, right? What DC needs though, they need to have more people on the platform. And I know it's actually a good move with DC moving to Candy. They have different IPs on there, and with more IPs, you'll get more eyes on the comics as time goes on, So hopefully they add more IPs, and Candy keeps growing and adding more, and then of course they could actually kind of have like a Vivi feel to them, where they actually have like, a lot of IPs and stuff with the DC comics in the app as well. Kind of like how Vivi has the Marvel in there. That's what it's going to take over time for them to get more and more and more eyes on their project. So hopefully Candy keeps on pushing it forward. I mean, I like what's going on with the DC comics there. No complaints at all. Looks great. They need more people though, for sure, right? It's just us over there. We all went over, right? So Hinano, I have mint 0 of Detective Comics 38. Oh, that is pretty awesome. What rarity do you have of that one for sure, man? Well, let us know for sure. Woody, how you doing? Great to see you. Sup, MC, did you get your voter collectibles on DC? Just looked and have all 3. I believe there will be utility later. Yeah, I did actually. I got my stuff dropped in, so that's pretty cool. So I'm happy about that, and we'll see what happens with the utility for sure, right? Doctor Strange is in the house. How you doing? I haven't had a chance to talk to you since before the new year, man. I hope you're having a great day, and thanks for all your great content, man, and hopefully you got great plans for 2024. I'll be watching for sure, right? Hinano, I'm with the boss. Guys, be careful. Don't get in trouble for sure, right? Oh, it's so great to see you guys again for sure. I have some news for this Thursday. I'm going to transition a bit here. So this Thursday, I got my comic rewards coming back. Sorry about the delay on my utility for my drop heads. It's been a little while. I had to take a break over the holidays because I was gone. I was out of the country. And then last week, I wasn't able to get things ramped up because I, was sick. But now we're getting things going again. We're starting off with comics this week and Omi. So that's going to be on my live stream on Thursday. So tune into my live stream on Thursday. I'm going to give you guys a chance to get 3 spots right now with a drop head 3 right now in the chat right here as well. And then I'm going to close it up for the day, and then get back to work, in the background. I have more stuff for the drop heads coming up. But like I said, we covered a lot of really cool stuff on the on this live stream so far. We started off with Grogu's movie, though. That's going to be coming up. But I just wanted to quickly show you here. On Thursday, I got 4 comics, and then I have a few more surprises. So that's my live stream Thursday coming up. So if you're on my Discord, make sure that you're in there and you can you'll win these comics. I got a few good ones for you guys. I got Spider-Man Unlimited #2. You can see this is a key issue right here. Real fun one with Carnage and Venom and the whole storyline, Maximum Carnage and all that. That's a nice comic that's in print that you guys will get just because we're getting this Venom stuff as well. It's kind of fun. Then I did another black suit because I don't know. I'm just starting to watch the What If shows right now because I hadn't seen them because I was away. And so I got a What If comic for you. What if Kraven had killed Spider-Man? This is that, reversal world, back to the Web of Spider-Man series, the Kraven series that we have on Vivi. This is that cover right there. What if he actually had killed Spider-Man? So that one's pretty cool. And then we got a Bronze Age Thor, a Mighty Thor right there, number 265. That one's pretty awesome. And then I got a milestone issue, Detective Comics 600 with Batman right on the cover right there. That's pretty cool. So those 4 are going out on Thursday. And then I have a couple extra surprises for you as well. Then I got another 25,000 Omi. And by the time we get to next week, we'll reach 1 million Omi finally given out to you guys on the channel. So that'll be really fun for that. So we got 25,000 Omi going out on Thursday as well right there. Here are the Omi leaders, by the way. You can see right here as drop head holders. Painful Monkey sitting at top with 79,000 Omi that he's won on the channel here. And you can see all the different winners we've had. We're going to add even more to this as time goes on. And we'll see if we can crack 100,000 Omi for a few people and get to that 1 million Omi mark, which is going to happen next week for sure, right? And then right here, I'm going to give you guys a drop head zombie right now just for coming and hanging out. And the drop head zombie, the drop head 3, this gets you 3 spots in both of those reward programs and all the other ones as well. So I'm going to end the stream this way by giving you guys a drop head 3. You get the 3D file you can use in spatial as well. I'll just transfer this over to you using MetaMask. So if you want a chance to win this guy right here, just type in the app Miles Rules. I want to type in the app Miles Rules, as in Miles Morales. And I know it's not related to my drop heads, but that's how you're going to get a chance to win this guy right here for sure, right? D knows you're on the stream. D's the boss. You can't trick her. She's here. That is awesome for sure. D, do you think you'll have a version 2 shirt in the future? Yes, 100%. In 2024, I will have more merch for drop heads and more fun coming up. I'm a little behind my schedule because of my first week or two in the new year. Didn't go as planned, but we're getting things going. We're ramping things up. So if you guys want to win this guy, type in Miles Rules right there. And we'll get this guy out to you today for sure, right? And then you'll get your spot for this upcoming week where you can win a few comics right here. I got a couple other nice surprises for you guys, but I like this. This Spider-Man 2 is a pretty nice one right there. All of these ones graded at a 9.8 have good value. This Detective Comics 600 is a nice read. It's nice and thick as well right there. But let's go. Keep it entering, guys. Miles Rules. Miles Morales is really taking over this app. I don't know. It could start being the Miles Morales app, the VB app. If they keep giving us more really cool Miles comics and stuff like that, right? So this one sold out today. Some people didn't think it would, but it did really well. Just another minute here, guys. Another maybe 10 seconds, and then I'll scroll the chat and tell you who won. There we go. Almost ready. Almost ready. You guys ready? Okay, so how it works, I scroll the chat with my eyes closed. I take my hand off the mouse. Whoever I land on wins. Then you just got to DM me on Instagram or Twitter or in the Discord. Give me your wallet address. I'll send this guy over. And if you want the 3D file, you give me your email address, and then I'll send over the 3D file. You can use it in Spatial and everything like that. You guys ready? Let's go. I'm scrolling up. I'm scrolling down. I'm scrolling up, down and around over here, scrolling over there. And I'm stopping right there. And who is it? It's right there. It's Dave the Stonecutter. Congratulations, Dave the Stonecutter right there. Nicely done. Let me just write this down that you won the Drop Head 3. There we go. And you'll DM me your wallet address. MetaMask works best, okay? Drop Head 3 winner. Okay, that's the zombie right there. That'll get you 3 more spots and all my rewards, Dave. So let me know that you saw you won, okay? Hold on. Let me know you saw you won. There you go, Dave. Nice. That is awesome. So I'll get this to you after the live stream. Just DM me. We'll get that all settled for you, and thanks a lot for sure, right? So let's just recap what we covered. That's going to get you into these rewards and these rewards this week. So you'll have a chance to win Omi, and you'll have a chance to win more comics, right? So let's just cover what we went over. We covered this comic right here, right off the bat. Let's just see where the secret rare is sitting at right now. $2.99. Let me just refresh on that just to make sure. $2.99 on that secret rare right there. Let's see this ultra rare is probably at about 52. Went up a little bit actually since the video. Let's see what this is the one I got, 15. That one back up from 10. That's nice. Then of course we got the uncommon at 330, and then the common again sitting at 460. It's still funny to me that the commons and the uncommons are still like they're still like valued differently. It is still weird to me. So that's a nice comic coming up right there. I'll do a whole video on this one right here. Thanks, Sleeping, for the breakdown on that. I'll mention some of that in the video and give you credit on that. That's great. Happy Tree Friends is coming up for crafting. We'll wait for the article on the Big Trouble by Matt Gondek. This is going to be fun to try to get that physical. The Grand Lab launch, the London police stuff is just killing it right now as a gateway into like more stuff they're going to do. Very, very cool for sure. You can see Matt Gondek's page right there. He has an AMA coming up on Friday the 26th, which is cool. You can follow SUYE right here. You can follow Roy right there. Get more information about the London police right there. I covered the article on this one, and we talked a little bit about this one thanks to Sleepin's input right there. We went through the article on Happy Tree. That's good. We talked about Disney Pinnacle and how they have the new Star Wars pins out today. We covered the McFarlane Superman drop right there. We talked about that. We went into candy. We looked at some legendaries for sure. We did a ton of stuff today. Now I got to go find Grogu. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for coming out to my first live stream of the year. I will see you in the next live stream on Thursday. and we'll get back to a regular schedule right here. Lots more to come for sure. I can't wait to see what's going on with Vivi. I have some big opinions about what Vivi's doing, you know, as a company, and, you know, how they're pushing things forward digitally here. And of course, they have their, you know, event coming up in France very shortly here as well. So, I mean, lots of stuff's happening. Omi's moving a bit. You know, you can see Foster's really doing a good job as community manager. That stuff is coming along. Wait and see what's going to happen with Omi. It's going to be crazy. And I think we're sitting in a really good spot right now. And so I'm just being patient and going after more Spider-Man type comics. And I'm actually trying to get my MCP up and running a little bit better. You'll notice if I'm posting, I've been getting rare comics. It's cheap, rare comics I can in the app. Mostly Spider-Man focused because I like the way they look. And they have really good resale value. They always sell really quickly. So I've been doing that. That's what I've been doing in the background, a little bit of the app as well, as I look to go after stuff. And we'll see how these other drops come up and what other big stuff they give us in the next week or two. And with the Grogu movie coming, where is he? With the Mandalorian movie coming, you know, down the road in the future, of course, maybe they will give us Grogu on the app one day. And if they do, they got to announce it here, right here, right? Anyway, I will see you in the next live stream, guys. Thanks so much for coming out, and have a good day. Happy collecting.